What up, guys? Rebel Greaser here again. So somebody asked me the other day when I was down at the ice cream parlor, how did you come up with the name Rebel Greaser for your YouTube channel? The truth is, that's a real funny story because before I came up with the name Rebel Greaser, I went through a crap ton of different names I could go by. My first one I was going to go by was what I used to call myself, was Jet Corvette, with the title The All-American Bad Boy. But, I'm not a boy anymore, so that wasn't going to work. Then I thought about going by like King Tails the Greaser, but that just didn't fit. So I thought about calling myself after my favorite YouTube greaser, Outlaw Greaser, being Outlaw Greaser the second, but that wouldn't work either because then you have to go through him, and really you just kind of want your own name to be known by. So my first thought was to call myself Ajo Greaser after the town I live in of Ajo, Arizona. But it just didn't fit with what I wanted it to fit with. So then I tried to call myself like Desert Greaser because I sort of live in the desert of Arizona. And that didn't work either. So I thought, okay, there's gotta be something I can call myself, something that will define me. And I found myself looking at the James Dean movie, Rebel Without a Cause, which if you have not seen Rebel Without a Cause, I think you should. That is the very optimum of rebellious child in the 50s, and James Dean is just one hell of an actor, I swear. I mean, his actions in the movie fit what you think a 1950s kid would act like. And I started playing with just calling myself Rebel. Now I got thinking, Rebel Greaser, Rebel Greaser, Rebel Greaser. Bam! Rebel Greaser. That's what I should call myself. The name itself expresses that I am rebellious, I am a rebel, that society today would expect me to be like every other young person that's being seen today with their pants hanging off their ass and, shaving their heads down and, getting all tattoos up their necks and all over their bodies and whatnot, and just, wearing baggy shirts and crap like that. And that's just not what I see myself wanting to do, because I don't want to be an individualist. And the Greasers were very individual. They would not just conform to just anything, They didn't conform to just wanting to do this, wanting to do that. They conformed to just being individualists, standing out, against what society thought they should be. And the reason for that is because society back then, like I said before in an earlier video, the 50s were a very boring time for the American youth. There just wasn't a whole lot going on. And like I said before, everything costs money. So, and I just want to be individualized. I noticed that when I tried to be like the other kids, people looked at me like, sheesh, here goes another one, just another young thug on the street. Young thug, street, me. When I started going back to the Greaser style, I noticed that people were more apt to really talk to me. Usually they were questioning, my hair or my style, or, hey man, you look like you stepped right out the 50s. They talked to me. I got to explain to them. You know, it's just really basically about, you can be individualized any way you want. Some people become emo, some people become punk, some people become, you know, dye their hair freaking red and blue and look like a freaking fruit, but they do it. You can really be anything you want, any style you want. And it doesn't really matter what style you are. It's your style. That's the main thing you gotta remember. You can be anything you want to be. If you want to dress yourself up in a jumpsuit with a big old hairdo like Elvis, go ahead and do it. You want to dye your hair electric blue and spike it up into look like some freaking dude off Dragon Ball Z, you go ahead and do it. There's really no real reason why you can't just be what you want. And that's one of the things I say to a lot of people today is be yourself. Be what you want. I'm a greaser. That's all there is to it. And that just really is just basically what I'm trying to bring out to the videos today is how I got my name and why I chose this style, and just that you can choose any style you want. You don't have to be a greaser. You don't have to be punk. You don't have to be Batman shirts and shoes. You don't have to be any of that stuff. Just be yourself. And when you be yourself, means you are who you are as a person. I'm Rebel Greaser. That's who I am. This is what I am. This is what I'm gonna be till probably I've been lying in my grave. Getting some sleep, getting some rest till Jesus comes and resurrects me again. Those are the things that you look at. Anyways, like I said, today's video was to explain how I got my name, and I will make another video in a day or two. Right now, since my phone was stolen, I'll be using my mom's phone to shoot videos, make videos, and post them on YouTube. But I will make another video in a day or two if I can, just about kind of how you have to just, how you just kind of have to, find your style and find your name. And I'll make a video about how you can do that. Maybe give you some brainstorming ideas. I don't know. Anyways, guys, stay cool, cats. Stay sexy, chicks. Rebel Greaser, I'm out.